this time.
Slow down. Schultz went where? Six alive. Schultz!
You think Gary in there? No, he went off to relieve himself, but I reckon that was a handful of hours ago. You don't think he took it literal, like when we told him to jump in a rift, do you? he couldn't be that literal. Okay? I mean, it is Jim.
Anyone got lamps on Schultz? Anyone? Did I not make clear?
I'm afraid there's more bad news, Commander.
Would that he'd done her more good. You there. I don't normally sanction nameless passers-by giving ear to my private discourse. That right. Earth Directorate. Not many would claim such affiliation these days. It sounds serious. Whatever your purpose, I feel a contractual obligation. No Antes forces are permitted beyond the forward position upon pain of disemployment and possible litigation. Our orders are to sit and mind the... Foremost, I'd advise seeking a stealthier means of crossing the bridge. A direct approach is likely to repercuss in a hanging. Our initial reconnaissance of the bridge indicated a breach in the western wall that could get you inside, though that was months ago. The schematics we managed to acquire also list an access tunnel on the eastern wall, but be wary of mines between here and there. The wire is full of It's my fervent hope that in time we will. By steadfastly holding the line here, we forestall any retribution the Protectorate would see. I half believed, I confess, but I would prefer to avoid staining my reputation by participating in such a needless blunder. Carr was, shall we say, such an argument isn't as compelling as you believe. The soldier who does not consider defeat all but guarantees it. I will take...
Concerned for the commander's well-being.
Take a look at those corpses they've got strung up. Wait. Some aren't dead yet.
Decomposition rate, 12 to 17%.
Didn't really need to know that. Let's just respect the dead.
You there. Keep your hands where I can see them. Stranger, consider yourself lucky that I've been ordered to not open fire unless fired upon. I will not suffer an outsider to trespass and trample further through our lands. Turn back from this bridge now, lest my ever-depleting prudence be spent. If you are not a loyal Protectorate subject, you will not cross this bridge. Be grateful I do not judge with such... He's been fervent of late. Looking for any Protectorate. Indeed. Any associations with wrongdoers results in swift execution. That has, unfortunately, put many folk in his sights. Oh. And you also have no business at the relay, as far as I can surmise. So you are sympathetic to the Protectorate cause and wish to rid... I may have need of your help, stranger. I know of 2 traitors who yet remain on this island. Bring them. In return, I shall grant you...
A lot more folks are gonna die if we don't catch up to DeVries. We have to consider our options. Even...
I commend you for your eager interest. I think 2 traitors in particular. I once had utmost respect for her. We were... Oh, damn it. But reportedly, she's not only failed to die, but is also teaching the enemy soldiers how to... The second traitor, he too failed to die defending his home during the invasion. But Charlton, well, I must deal with him personally. Oh, how I anticipate wiping that smug expression off his face. Are these orders clear?
Hanging has been an effective means of execution dating back centuries.
Your humor leaves much to be desired. But so long as you deliver... Now go. Remember, but beware if you step out of line. Others...
Mass quantities of organic decomposition detected. Area may be hazardous to living life forms. Proceed with caution.
Amplified across the rings of Elysium, from the boardroom to the bottom row.
Gary? For the love of bits, don't get any closer to it. You void-brained idiot. Put down the bottle and stop doing stupid shit. Get away from there.
Quit your worrying. Ain't nothing gonna happen.
Initiating solemn farewell. Goodbye, unnamed trooper. You may or may not be missed by family you may or may not possess.
Ectoplasm. Wait. Nope. Just Taro X-ray.
I suppose it was only a matter of time until we were discovered. Though what an odd thing to die for. Apples. Spare me such timid drivel. Of course, I know why you're really here. You have come to exact retribution for our larceny at your greenhouse. How coincidental. When we've finished here, your fellows will call your death the same. No.
You did me a big favor here. I knew someone, or something, had been absconding with food from the greenhouse, but never in a million skips would I have guessed it were stowaways. Huh. Guess I had this mystery all wrong. A small part of me was hoping... Nah, never mind. I lost a friend in the invasion. A good friend. Thought maybe all this was her trying to send me a message of some kind. She was. Romantic entanglements ain't exactly encouraged between troopers, especially in the same division. Supposedly compromises our decision-making in the field. But I digress. Thanks for your help.
Protectorate folks must have been bored out of their skulls before we showed up. Now life in Fairfield's a real shindig. Well, except for the handful of bullheads who couldn't accept this place.
The target is not on the ground, recruit.
With these boots, I can fly!
Help! Are you breathing? Say something!
Jackson! 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 Twitch your broken legs if you can hear me, Jackson! Oh, law. I can't believe he jumped that way.
Sir, I know this isn't the time, but...
What? No! That ain't how we operate an Auntie's Choice, Liza.
Demotion.
No. Now cease. Hey, you! You down there! Would you mind checking on our fellow? Might he have survived the fall? Tragically, yes. If you gaze beneath us, you'll find a slew of blood and gore in the gears of this platform's articulating arm. That I can't fathom, no set.
Were you not listening? She said she'd always be a loyal...
The notion that she'd sacrifice herself, even after seeing the vast possibilities in staying alive and... No, wait! Please! You can't just leave us up here to die! The reason Jackson tried using those plasma thruster boots was to gather a piece of machinery...
It's a drive overloader. If we install it, we can push the platforms...
Though the power of that overloader will deluge the system and, well...
So if you were to use them boots to bound up the spire and deliver the overloader to us, we'd avoid the tragic fate of our 2 former cohorts.
Exactly!
Oh, thank you. Stimulum. They're found in bandages and burn tinctures. If you don't have that drive overloader, ascending may be a waste.
That's it? It was that easy?
Blaming a belt drive starboard wing factory mishap for a 2% drop in today's space production. Correction.
Oh, thank the law. I never thought of myself as a vertiginous sort, but
I mirror that sentiment, to be certain. In fact, Auntie will have to pay me triple if heights are to be involved. And isn't it grand to be in a system that allows me that freedom?
I agree with Liza. I'm inclined to keep a few paces from farming equipment from now on. Here's your reward for evacuating us with all our parts intact. Perhaps it was useful for identifying crops we'd missed in our harvest. But to be honest, I'd like a little distance from plants.
I must ask you to hold still. Trust me, that chem set is not a toy.
Holler when you're ready for me, Doc. I'll be over here. Definitely not in excruciating pain.
Begin laboring for Auntie. I so eagerly want to contribute to the corporate whole.
Pull your thrusters, Sam. You'll run through the wrong way.
Yes!
No. Oh, no. No.
Yet you see fit to keep me in a constant state of consternation. With each unauthorized act, you jeopardize our hold of Fairfield.
Yes, but you must understand, the Protectorate citizenry is a hair's breadth from defection. Within the week, I'm certain.
Certain. Like the week prior and the week before that. Impressive foresight you wield. Should apply to join the Order of the Ascendant.
It would be difficult enough to convert the stubborn populace without your soldiers' constant, ill-advised forays.
Enough! Your yipping reminds me of my 2 old canids.
No,
Auntie.
Auntie.
Yes,
Auntie.
Good. See, and while you're at it, you might want to look into your security situation, Commander. I'm not accustomed to an audience when addressing my subordinates.
Who in the void? Eavesdropping on Auntie's choice business is like to get a body shot for spying. Though you're not wanting for moxie. I'll give you that.
Hold a moment, Carr. When opportunity comes visiting, perhaps it's better not to riddle it full of holes. Our new compatriot may be of assistance.
A surprisingly good point, especially from you. She only forbade us using our own personnel. Be a whole other matter were a stranger to happen to aid one of us. But which? Well, you seem an observant sort, so I expect you'll tire of Milver Street's bluster soon enough. Come see me before agreeing to whatever absurdity he proposes. Unlike him, I have some work actually befitting your time. I'll be waiting.
Alone at last. I never thought she'd leave. No. Allow me to introduce myself. I am D.B. Milver Street, Minister of Marketing, Duke of Demographics, Commercial Condottiere, President of Promotional Material. Tell me, do you believe in signs? Splendid, because I'm not interested in hiring any more. I do not believe in signs, but I'm hardly the type to beg and ask for nothing in return. Tell me, what do you desire of this island? I have some faint recollections of the fuzz beneath my hat. The record room is in this building. But surely a go-getter like yourself has more ambitious goals. Ambitious, aren't we? Better yet, helping me shall result in our saving hundreds of lives. Your conscience shall be renewed. Auntie may demand Carr and I do nothing. But the Protectorate utilizes a procedure known as mental refreshment to ease the temperament of wayward subjects. The Ministry of Accuracy contains vital information about the process and where it is performed. This is the prize I seek. I previously sent a grafted soldier, Trooper Sealong, to retrieve said information, but I have not heard from her in some time. Consequently, I must presume the worst. Yes, one additional word of warning. The good Commander Carr shall not take kindly to your working with me, though that is a bridge most worth burning in my estimate. What's on your mind? An opportunity to attain my goals and find your way to the...
Watch out for that Auntie Cleo. I know she don't look it, but she's more dangerous than she seems. Even the whole of Spears' Choice couldn't outmaneuver her. Just keep your lamps lit for wildlife.
Hostile wildlife. Familial classification of Raptidon. Detected ahead.
I swear that wasn't planned.
Agent Ibarra, you failed to take your daily supplements 3 days in a row.
Careful, friend.
Vitamins are a vital tool in aiding wound healing and achieving your long-term health goals.
We've talked about this, Val. Ain't polite airing folks' private health information in front of others.
If oral capsules are not your preferred delivery method,
suppositories may be a viable alternative.
All right. I'll take the damn supplement.
This stretch runs between Fairfield and the Eastern Forward Operating Base. North of here is an old abandoned chapel. Careful of friendly fire if you head down past the...
my most favorite, least homicidal subordinate. How's all our field work progressing? Absolutely gorgeous. Look at you. Now, first things first. Place the data Insert that data cartridge for me. In the slot below my... Haha. Allow me to give this a cursory eyeball and... perfect. I'm sure we have the correct neutralizing agent here in the lab. I'll nose out the exact compound within our chemical reserves in 2 shakes of a rat's tail. Always fortuitous to have read. Just imagine the... Oh, but let's not get ahead of ourselves. Now we must formulate an antidote. Normally, I'd say perfect... enable the device. I cannot wait to put this entire sordid affair behind us. Though, I saw you working the chemical synthesizer. I presume you were successful in creating an antidote? Good, good. When backup arrives, you can be sure that management and I will see it's put to good use. Wonderful. What? All right. I am activating the air filtration system. Marvelous. I'll be seeing you.
Why? Because the matriarch herself designed it. And the sovereign embodies
At least it's not shooting the water anymore.
Throughout history, human societies were constantly out of balance.
All these vexatious disruptions keep it falling westport. When are things going to settle back again?
And lack of community led to terrible suffering. Poor dears didn't have the firm, benevolent hand of the sovereign to guide them. Here on Eden, we all enjoy the full luxury the paradigm affords us. A perfect contentment and plenty. We have community, purpose, time for recreation. We sleep well at night.
The matriarch and sovereign chose Eden, the perfect
food is nutritious
ecotope as our home, and devised the paradigm as
we need. Prudence dictates moment to rightly appreciate it all and thank the Sovereign.
You are the raw material for perfection. From the lowliest subject to the most...
Prudence dictates that we watch our neighbors. And I may just invite...
Because she recognized it as the perfect ecosystem. The native flora and fauna, the pleasant atmosphere.
The wireless said that flooding Westport is routine maintenance.
Though don't fret, the system is resilient.
Word on the wireless is that Auntie's choice is years behind us sociologically. So they've started the war to grab any part of the paradigm that they can. Poor dears didn't have the firm, benevolent hand of the Sovereign to guide them.
I inhaled so much dust and debris during the attack. Still hurts to breathe.
Life of contentment and plenty. We have community, purpose, time for recreation. Work is stressful. Food is nutritious and plentiful. We
Protectorate. We're all in this together.
The matriarch chose Eden.
You are the raw material for perfection. From the lowliest subject to the most exalted
Almost missed the routine certitude.
The matriarch chose Eden because she recognized it as the perfect ecosystem. The native flora and fauna, the pleasant atmosphere, and rich natural resources represent a fascinatingly complex ecological network. To govern it, the matriarch working.
Figured this ship would have departed by now.
You know how sentinels are. Triggers and instigators.
All it took was some light instruction and a restored. Moving in close.
For our beneficent leader!
Not ready. Please try again later.
Giving chase! Enemy dead! Contact reestablished!
Are you still upright?
Ostensibly, I must reload! Seeking cover! Replenishing my firearm!
Resuming hostilities.
Back again. We're done for now. Break as many fingers as pleases you. Still won't. Wait. Who are you?
We're not Protectorate. We're your ticket out of this hot box.
Esculape? Zeb sent you? Wait, you're Nile. I gather you haven't noticed.
The others.
Montelli, damn him! He executed March and Pharaoh outright, ranting about traitors. She tortured us for information. The others didn't survive her enthusiasm for the work. I'm only here because the consul wanted the cipher, right? I managed to memorize it before I was nabbed. 02519W. Please.
If you're too hurt.
No, it's not that. I need the Sentinel to take me onto that transport. I want her to think she's won. And then, just as we leave orbit, I'm going to blow her pretty ship to pieces. Spoken like someone with the true hatred of the Protect. I'm no martyr. I'll make it look like an accident. Mechanical failure. When I was being tortured, I saw some...
Now, hold on. Even if she managed to spark a few wires, that ship's bound to have a fire suppression.
What do you propose?
Not blowing yourself up, for starters.
You know how relentless the Protectorate is. But if I die, that's the end of it. The consul will... Please.
Might be I could sabotage the transport from the outside. Make it look like negligent maintenance. What do you think, Commander? Yes, Commander. Stay put. Shouldn't take me too long. Done.
Excellent work.
I'd say I won't forget how you've helped me, but, well, you know. Tell Zeb what happened.
Good luck, Audra.
Likewise.
Careful of friendly fire if you head down past the farm. Last time we wandered past, they opened fire on us.
Careful, friend.
A real code
Reckon there
472.
might be a... Why? The matriarch herself designed it, and the sovereign embodies and executes on it. Throughout history, human societies were constantly out of balance. Individualism ran rampant. Depletion of resources and lack of community led to terrible suffering. Poor dears didn't have the firm, benevolent hand of the sovereign to guide them. Here on Eden, we all enjoy the full luxury the paradigm will present a fascinatingly complex ecological network.
Go-getter.
The matriarch, working with and through the sovereign, devised the paradigm, a meticulously designed marvel where, if each of us does our part, produces glorious bounty for all. Naturally, sometimes challenges do arise. We all know how invasive species can unbalance even the most robust
You've returned, but... Hold them. What in the blazes was that? What do you mean? All of them? And you didn't think to dissuade her? Damn it, Niles! Our cause isn't served by more corpses. I wish the success of this venture had not come at such a terrible cost. Perhaps I was mistaken.
Can't fault you for having doubts.
I hope you'll both forgive me my earlier disposition. I'm not normally so... I'm pleased Niles has found such a supportive friend and ally. That's a rare thing in this colony. I haven't much to reward you with, but take this. It's something I had started on for Niles long ago. Hopefully it fits. This information came at a steep price, but I'll put it to good use. Expect to hear from me should our cause require further assistance from the Earth Directorate's best. People's things.
Got time for a debrief, Commander?